Hey.
Hello!
Welcome.
How nice of a space. This is what you get in K-Town.
That's what you got years ago, yeah.
Your name?
Maria Loewenstein. Hello. I also go by Sam. My art is. So let's start with this. Do what you love. The hardest thing in the world for some reason. Should be easy, right? Easiest way to do that is to decorate your own home with things. Like this, I work in a movie industry, so I use scraps to turn them into other things before they go into the trash. Example number 2, he has his own little world.
Oh yeah, I remember you said, oh, this came from a set, and you built it all out for the cats, and they really love it?
Oh, he loves it. Haku loves it, my 2-year-old cat. So it's gotten a little bit bigger. He has a spaceship now. And then this little thing. From a Star Trek commercial. Also from a commercial, parts of it, everything cut in half. Mirror, lamp, essentially the table. And then also what we have a lot on set is these mannequin bodies that I turn into a lamp. This is example number 1, and then over here we find example number 2.
Doing abandoned buildings and doing conceptual pieces in those.
Yes.
Is that turned into what you're doing now?
I mean, there is some
evolution. You just kind of go from one to another.
I go from one thing to the next. I do love assemblage art and just rusty old things. I love rust. Love rust. Detroit.
Oh.
And here's
right
from a chair series. That it's 2D, 3D. There's also another one in the back I show you after. But then here is another series that I'm working on.
Now this is where you're going.
This is where I'm going at the moment, which is a recipe, chocolate cake. You have an egg, you have butter, egg,
yeah.
And then you have flour and chocolate. And of course then a bundt cake. This one, the housewife. It's a wife with a house on her head. And this one is the greenhouse effect. Fuck everybody who doesn't take care of our planet. This beautiful woman, one of my muses, if not the muse, Noemi. So all these shots are improvised. There's usually, except one shoot with her, no concept. We just run around her apartment, find things, assemble it. This is more political. It's about refugee crisis on a global scale, but especially Europe. They get rented out for a movie, Conjuring, so now they have a crate. I mean, these were pieces for me, of course. All the assemblage art I just do for me. And these are just studies. I also made at my studio that I used to have in Culver City, one of the first pieces, showing the Catholic girl I'm supposed to be, and then how I feel on the inside most days, or used to feel, or still feel. Subject to change. So this is Larry, Unfortunately, when he got rented out, he lost a tooth. Came from Salton Sea. He's the leader of a whole pack of catfish bone creatures with skirts on. And then this one is another Detroit chair piece.
Right. So these were chairs you shot in.
And in the Lee Plaza Hotel, the whole series is shot there. And these are just, it's an abandoned former hotel that turned into apartments. And the only subject I could find there was chairs, different kind of chairs, rotting away. So this one is called Made in China. It's about child labor. It's an old Singer sewing machine. And up here is the free will that we think we have. Silly Walk series inspired by Monty Python's Silly Walk. So in Austria, all these old signs are disappearing, like this Stomach, I know, looks like stomach. It's a restaurant, but in Austria you have to pay per letter since it's sticking out of the building. And so most of the businesses are taking them down. Yeah, and it's very sad because it actually creates a lot of character. Salt of Earth. Oh wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Lift this up. Haku loves inspecting everything. Call him inspector. He needs to sniff the recipe before it's done. Okay. Oh, first I have to put up this light. Okay. Because, you know, I love things that are kind of colorful. I was thinking about something, let's say we do something like spaghetti, and if it's something like this, and the spaghetti, you wear them as your hair. I do like this pot too, because it's burned, and I can show that, and it has a little spout. It's like a little hat.
Sure.
Yeah, sit down for a second.
This off?
Yeah, this off.
Okay.
So let's talk about, okay, what would we actually need? So have a seat for a second. You will be standing, but at the moment, we do have to cook them. But I do have spaghetti, it should be quick. Maybe hold this for a second. So. Yeah, just look straight in the camera. You brought an onion. I have this real garlic. Let's see, I have the spaghetti.
Tomato.
Garlic. I usually like to, let's say, have something come out of your ear or so, you know. Sure. Oh, because we did the ear thing with you. What if you're bleeding the tomato sauce out of your ears?
Yeah, totally, because this is more...
Let's say you have hair. You have this, like that's doable. I want to show something that also looks uncomfortable, like having it in your eyeball, but we would have to do it differently. It can't be that, so I have to maybe plastic wrap it. Once we do it, we can do it quick, but I would still plastic wrap it because I've had incidents with, let's say, stuff. So we're to really protect eyeballs, also ears, but we have to see with the spaghetti, but it might look really great. Let me see. How can I mutilate your face and make it look beautiful? Okay, here's the garlic, spaghetti, probably onion here, but I'm gonna make sure that, so you see that eyeball, so you can be, you know. I would, let me see if this hand and this one down, maybe this hand, let's see.
You'll just see.
Yeah, we'll see. I have to set up the camera, but I also am setting up the noodles.
What your art is.
What
kind of artist are you?
I'm a jack of all trades. Whatever inspires me, I believe that we have lots of talents. Like I just picked up sculpting with clay, and before I just did assemblage art. I sing opera. I think most important thing is just keep trying different things, keep expressing yourself in different ways, and that's what I'm trying to do. And also I'm trying to move people with most of my art. Some art feels more commercial. This art is more fun because life shouldn't be that serious all the time. So here I am sorting out noodles. When life gives you noodles, make a photo shoot. Just two artists.
You just do our thing, okay?
So we're just gonna test the light, and one more thing I have to turn on. So just have to set the camera first.
Smiling, happy, serious.
Whatever you like, just be egg for now, and then we'll see if this. Okay, slightly too bright. Oh. Perfect. One day I will do something to your nipples in a recipe. I don't know why I have to. It will not hurt, most likely. No guarantees though. Let me see where we're at. This sometimes happens. Spontaneous.
Pasta. Cheese.
Cheese. Yeah, cheese.
Cheese.
If there's a cheese question with the cheese, then I run across the street really quick. So I'm gonna dress you now with some noodles, okay?
Okay.
If you cry a little bit, I would love it, but it's okay if you don't. Okay, here's the tomato sauce. Guess I know what I'm gonna have tomorrow. So the sauce is gonna be interesting, so I need a little spoon. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be interesting because tomato sauce might be quick. Okay, I hope that this holds for a while. These noodles are a bit cold, so.
Yeah, they'll hold totally, dude.
Okay. We want to see your eyes, so we're gonna do something like this. Yeah. So this trend is from Korea, the noodle face mask. It's
it's a new trend.
It's a bestseller. Just bear with me a little bit longer. Okay. Then I'm gonna see how incorporate maybe some of this with the helmet. Just up here. These are really messy noodles. Okay. Oh, need this. The thing is I have to wash my hands too. Oh, it only goes one way to show the spout, but it's this way. Let me put it a little bit more. The thing I have to wash my hands to take my camera.
Oh, hell yeah. Tell me if you want me to hold it or if it's good on its own.
I would hold it because then I can, adjust other things. I'm gonna do a quick shot. Okay. Yep. Then we're gonna do this. I have to. If you have to say something, just let me know.
Oh.
It's like Beaty said.
How do you want?
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
A little hard.
Is it falling easily or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to, just the outside of your ear. Just make sure it reads. Sorry, it's really messy. Let me take this out for a second.
It's totally fine. It's slipping.
The thing, okay, we do it quick, so we leave it for now, and maybe I almost don't want to mess up the noodles, but I'll just put a bit here. You can take a shower after.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. I mean, the whole thing is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Need an assistant next time. Okay. It's okay if it goes down because we.
No, totally.
Okay. I hold this for a second. You can try to put the onion. Hold on. Oh yeah, without. All right. Oh, other side, other eye. Yeah. Close it. I'm gonna keep shooting now. Okay. Just try to look straight at me. Okay. And then I'll just give you your. Where's it at? Oh, here. Just hold this in the other hand. Only if you can. After. Yeah. Okay, hold the spoon lower, yeah, because it's messing with my focus. Okay. Do you need to wash your eye out? Okay. It's okay, yeah, leave it like that. It's okay. You might be able to Photoshop it in. Now put the spoon under that armpit. Yeah. The other way. Yeah, like that. Yeah. And just hold it right here. Okay. Alright, this will be amazing. I don't know if you can do it. My God. So. Okay. Relax, and now I'm gonna just film you really quick. Let me take the stuff off for now, and let's see what we have. Okay. To see what's on here.
Where do you see your art right now? All the different types. What do you like? What is art?
I mean, for me, art, I always have to express myself or I go crazy. So photography, the series I do right now, it's a lot lighter than the assemblage, which I'm holding off on because I feel like the world right now needs more, and myself, more fun and more lightness and not so much heaviness, because otherwise it's like a never-ending story. So we need to, take the art somewhere else. That's at least how I feel. I don't want any heaviness. I create art to cope, but also find purpose, because I don't find a lot of purpose in life as a human being. But by creating art, it definitely, especially with other people, I'm all about collaborations these days. I find more purpose, and it's easier for me to get up in the morning if I know I have a photo shoot, or I brainstorm with a friend, or we do something really crazy that's so silly that I don't think about anything else. So that's what that is. The photography, it's light in certain ways, but then also, like even the series with the housewife, it's funny until you come to climate change. So the photos are funny, and then there's one photo that's like, oh, and I like that. Or the silly walks, yeah, it's funny, but then you read why I'm creating silly walks. It's because everything in a way gets just taken away that has character. It's the history, and it's, so I want to show that. And then, I mean, there's different ones like Irma and Saint-Martin after the hurricane. And somebody told me, oh, it's because I call it street art, even though, yeah, of course, you know, I told the two friends, models, what to do, but I wanted to highlight that this is the new normal. Everything is messed up. The governments are actually not fixing it. It's been taking them years, And this is the new normal for people that live there. And I think people have seen so much suffering within humanity that it's just another, oh yeah, I've seen this. Okay, hurricane, everything's messed up, people are suffering, there's no food, no water, no electricity. I've seen it, and it doesn't touch them. So this photo series, it looks like a little bit of like a high-class magazine, but then when you look close, I'm like, wait a minute, it's highlighting it in a different way, which not everybody understands. Or Detroit, they called my work ruin porn, which actually is a great name for a photo series, you know. And they got upset that everybody just goes there to shoot what happened to Detroit. But also, if you don't stop shooting that, then people forget, because they forget about everything. So it actually is important artists still go there. People still highlight it, and I wanted to highlight it through a chair series. But then, oh wow, where's that? What happened to Detroit? It looks like the apocalypse. People just left things and ran away. I mean, it's odd. It's really odd. But I really like it. This is like really shows you, because you're really funny. With most artists and me, myself, in a way, the end goal is that I can just create, and this being my job, and then people liking what I create and also hanging it at their space. Like a lot of my art's very personal, especially the sculptures. This is what art is. You create and then you let it go, and then, because of course I want to live off my art. My art, my music, and that's all I want to do. I want to create, I want to support other artists, and yeah, just keep going. I mean, that's all of us, right? Yeah. First cake one, it started with an egg. It actually started with an egg. He put the egg in his mouth, and I'm like, oh my God, we need to shoot recipes. And see, almost full circle now. Back to egg. Yeah, it's really funny.
LSD really turned my head around. That was a revelation. Suddenly I was so cool. I used to think I was so square. When I took LSD, suddenly I was one of the cool kids.
It's a different drug than the meth and the fucking dope, dude.
It was amazing in the early 60s. They were like kids. Most people in the world, they didn't know nothing from fucking drugs. You know, aspirin.
Right.
They got LSD.
Yeah.
And they like, this shit is divine and beautiful.
Yeah.
They wanted to abuse every drug they got their hands on, thinking everything's like LSD. They didn't realize they got the golden fucking Wonka ticket on the very first try. Today the drugs are fucking better than they've ever been. LSD in particular. Methamphetamines, that shit's purer than ever. Being made in real labs in Mexico. They're just like fucking
pumping it out.
Pumping it out. North Korea, that was their fucking thing. They were going to manufacture methamphetamines and take over the world. They were going to drive the rest of the world crazy. Too bad it leaked out into their own people. They didn't realize that was going to happen. The plan got fucked up by your own people. I'm glad I quit fucking around with smoking it. It's a completely different fucking thing, dude. This girl was a junkie and a speed freak I ran into.
Hardcore combo.
She was so fucking hardcore, dude. I was hanging around her. I took one puff of this shit, dude.
Methamphetamines?
Methamphetamines.
Smoking it?
Smoking it. I took one puff of that shit, dude. I thought I was gonna blast off Saturn 9. I was like, holy shit. One puff of that shit was enough to let me know that was not for me.
Yeah, I've only smelled it.
It's crazy. Because being strung out on heroin is bad enough. Not only you're strung out on dope, but now you're crazy too. Learned early on when I was doing heroin. This guy said, you gotta be real discreet, man. Don't let people see you. People frown upon you heavily.
Heavily.
So you don't want to let people know what you're doing. My friend, he couldn't believe I was on fucking heroin, and he didn't know.
Was he a user?
No, he was my pot dealer. You know, I used to get the fucking best pot from him in the world. Dr. Kevorkian. Dude, I still haven't seen anything like that since the 90s. I was tripping. I couldn't believe I'd taken only one bong into this shit because I was tripping. I was like, holy fuck! That's some fucking killer weed, you know? Something I've never seen since. Like that stickless tie was just like that. When you saw the smoke coming up from the end of the joint, you're so fucking high already. It's like, what the fuck? I remember one time I was at my buddy's house. He had this Rastafarian dude up there, right? And he's telling him, man, this guy got some good weed. And this Rasta's going like, what the skinny white boy got for me, man? I Rasta. Talking shit. 20 minutes later, he's all fucked up. He said his arms are getting shorter and shit.
I can't feel
I
my
said,
lips.
dude, your arms aren't getting shorter. The fucking shit is making my arms get shorter. I knew he was fucked up. Back then, that's funny. I got some weed for this other guy. I made sure his arms got shorter. That was the benchmark.
Benchmark, right. I need my arms to get shorter. Otherwise, forget it. Low
That's
class.
funny. If it doesn't make your arms shorter, it's not the good stuff. That was fucking funny. Welcome to Sonics. I'm going to be sonicking, making Sonics. That's what I do. This is what this area is about. And wings and things for this moment. I've been thinking about wings for so long that I'm just like, okay, time to do wings. Time to do some wings. And I've welded, I've soldered, I've glued, I've fixed in different things, and now I have some ideas for putting plastic sheets into my pieces and just kind of playing with taking it to the next level. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go get number 3 because I want to kind of work on that and do the wings. That's what has to. I want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to start, and I have started doing little pieces. Got a wing on here. I did a little wing right there. Finished that one off. That's totally killer. I got one on here. One on there. Got one on here. I'm gonna kind of keep doing this one. Cobwebbles. And yeah. I've had ideas for so long, now I'm implementing them. I like that. These are like little studies, little curios. These are going to be going on the block. I'm going to put a little one on there. Wings, make them fly. I'm putting one right there. Already started. There you go. From the right place, it starts looking like my art. One of the ideas I've had, so now I'm like making it work. I am digging it. This is a mobile. This is my mobile area. And you can see ideas for wings and little kernels are going to start happening. Oh, I really dig that. Wings and kernels. There's not a kernel on there. Ooh, I could try to find one. Let's see. Oh, that one. Ooh, I think I found one. I think this is going to be kind of the chakra mobile. So that one I'm definitely going to make that one. All right. It's not going to be right now, but that one's that one. I have to see. Well, I'm not going to let that hang out for a second and set. Ooh, that one's close. I think those could be two kernels. I might want to do a wood and something different. We'll see. Wing. I'm really stoked. I'm so stoked and excited about this. I can't even tell you how excited I am, because I've been thinking about this for so long to actually get wings that I'm like acceptable. I mean, I'm a model maker. I should be making stuff that's like, how did you do that, right? So that's what I'm doing. These are going to be in a museum someday. Mark my words. There you go. Oh, I'm going to do that wing. I'm going to do one more coat, and then we'll go. Oh, I'm so stoked. You congregate over here. 8, 9, 10, and 11. They're curios. No, yeah. It's a process, you know. I was so excited today to like come here and just like play with this and just like, you know, it is also what I want to do. I want to make my art. I want to be creative and do what I'm doing. Make cool shit. I really enjoy my Spotlight Artist series. I'm seeing and hearing different perspectives of artists that I wouldn't normally get to hear. Now I'm just making really cool stuff. Go to GreggEgg.com. That's where it is. These will be up in a couple days or a week or whatever. And these are a process to make. Couple coats and it just becomes its own thing. I gotta let that do its thing before I get into here, but I'm gonna do a couple of wings. I want to play with the multitude of plastics and do it, but it's a step by step by step. This was, you know, two, three goes at it. Let's see. Yeah, who got done first? I think you did. So, you are 8, then you're 9. Oh, you were 10 and 11. Oh, you're not done yet. You gotta solder that. Let me see that. Maybe I... I think I'm going to do that. I know, these are all just little studies. I love them. I love it. I love it. I love it. Super fun. All right. I'm going to do this solder here real quick. Like it was made for it. I love copper. It's one of those beautiful materials. I could totally see these big, like building size big. That's coming. You know, things take time. So for those of you who are watching this right now and listening, I, on December 1st, have moved to Los Angeles 40 years ago. Right after the last Los Angeles Olympics, I moved to Los Angeles and began my life as an artist. Actually, model maker, industrial designer, entrepreneur, artist. It's taken me this long, 40 years, to actually go, you know what? I'm going to do my art. I'm going to do my art, and I'm going to just do what I want to do right now. I've been fortunate in my life, I think, with all the creative atmosphere that I've been putting myself into. And so I'm going to do a sale of all these little curios and selected sculptures. I'm going to do a 40% off, and we'll see for the month of December and January, maybe even farther past, who knows. I have really enjoyed myself. I really love LA. I think LA is great. It gets a bad rap for Hollywood, but you know what? Hollywood's only it's a myth. Hollywood's a myth. People who are here know that. People who aren't wonder. Hollywood is everywhere. So if you blame LA for Hollywood, then you're just retarded. If you blame LA for Hollywood, look in your city nearest you and tell me Hollywood isn't there. Hollywood's been there for the whole time and everywhere. So if people just kind of admit to it, get past it. Hollywood is dead, but LA will live forever. And I love LA. And I love where I come from, Wisconsin. I love America. I hate the fact that the country's divided. I hate the fact that we're on a moment of another war, and it doesn't compute. We're 20 years away from World War II, 100 years ago. Whew, blows me away. So, I love the whole world. The whole world is there's no one place that's greater than the other. Are you kidding me? How can any place be greater than any place? They're all different. It's like saying everybody's the same. I think it's a wonderful world. We need to know how to hear other sides and stop the greed. That's a little plastic wing. Copper wing. I gotta clean it up a little bit. Just a little file when it's not blazing hot. So I think, what was that one? This one was the first of my wings. I'm so stoked. It's like it's made for it. This was the second one. Mixed it, got the color pretty close. I'm going to clean up that a little bit. This was the next one. A little blue. God, I'm really digging it. Yep. I think that's going to work. So that was, and then this one got done. So it was that, well, I did, that was number 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's just setting up. It's so weird. I'm so stoked. Got that one going, that one going. That one is done. Wings and things. And, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these are going to go onto here. Label tags. Just so everything stays numbered. Sequenced. Thanks for showing up to Sonics 27. I think I'm going to just keep going. Check out GreggEgg.com for my sculptures. Hope you're liking the Spotlight Artist Series, Food Grade Foods, Eggla and Badger, Stories of the Underworld, more to come. The holidays are right here. I'm thankful for what I have going on, being able to actually make art. I think it's a privilege. Work is work. Everybody wants to make a living on their art. How nice would that be? Well, maybe in the future that's what everybody's doing. Their art. And everybody else is buying their art. Well, you can get my art at GreggEgg.com for a reasonable price. That's the only place you can get it. And I like it that way for right now. Also pick up your Birds of the Earth, Salt of the Earth, Fights and Stitches, some stories from my youth. I'm coming up with Crips and Hitches. Words and Ink are going to be coming out. This next year is going to be full of more art. Stay tuned. Tell your friends. Share. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Process. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 out of 50. Thanks for showing up. You can also use turkey for turkey soup and stuffing dumplings. Just throw stuffing in your soup and it's stuffing dumplings. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay creative. See you in the next one.